one interesting problem we had is we had already been shooting the movie for some time, and so we were committed to using the dwarf character in it. And then we started hearing that there was a movie called Star Wars that was going to be coming out. And of course, no one knew what Star Wars was at that time. But we heard that someone said that there were dwarves that looked very similar to our dwarves in it. And we were very, very concerned because we were some time away from our movie ever, being released. So luckily, our second movie, Kenny and Company, had been released through 20th Century Fox, who was releasing Star Wars. So we were able to call one of our contacts at 20th Century Fox, and he had stills from the upcoming release of Star Wars. And I remember we were sitting, we had a house in Van Nuys that we had rented, and we would all live in this house to film Phantasm. And so we sent a runner from our crew over to 20th Century Fox to pick up these stills. And I can remember, must have been 12 of us all sitting around the living room at this house, just waiting, drinking beers. We were so depressed and nervous, waiting for the runner to get back with the Star Wars stills from 20th Century Fox. And he finally showed up, and we looked at him, and we were shocked because the Jawas looked very, very similar to the dwarf outfits, and we had never, people I read now, they think that we copied Star Wars, but we were already well into making the movie before we ever even heard of Star Wars. And we looked at the stills, and they did look similar, but we were just too committed, and we figured, you know what, let it be what it's going to be. And that was back in '77. It was right before Star Wars came out. We were filming Phantasm at that point.